And here it is, 3, 2, 1, and... And that's why we're not the drummer. But this latest Deltarune chapter, it's pure liquid magic, guys. People are calling it a filler, and I honestly don't get it. I do believe that it's a great chapter itself. And I think that it's arguably one of the best writings that I have seen for Toby Fox. So... if you have been looking for an escape from the absolute chaos of existence lately, welcome to the safe haven. We are diving straight into a digital masterpiece today because frankly, we deserve nice things. I am Kira, your resident guide through the pixelated wilderness, and today we are talking about a release that didn't just meet my monumental expectations. It absolutely obliterated them. The history and anticipation behind every single crumb of Deltarune content is legendary at this point. But returning to this universe feels less like a historical event and more like coming home, you know? You're immediately hit with the signature Toby Fox brilliance. Right out of the gate, the writing doesn't just try to be funny. It effortlessly succeeds with this sharp, witty, slightly sarcastic charm that feels more like a late-night text from your funniest friend. There is this distinct, weird, beautiful flavor here that you just cannot find anywhere else in the industry. It's like he knows exactly how to tap into that part of your brain that wants to laugh at the stupidest joke, maybe about a sentient pile of garbage. Why? Well, because it was a good joke. But also makes you care deeply about these characters' lives. Now, a lot of people were complaining that this chapter didn't move the plot forward. And to that I say, Pasha, no. To that I say, okay, I see where you're coming from, but consider this. Maybe the story isn't about just saving the world, okay? Maybe it's about watching a group of confused, funny, relatable kids figure out who they actually are. And when you think about it that way, I mean, I love it. It's a very brave way to present the game. You know, it's a game that slows down to let the characters breathe, grow, and occasionally make terrible decisions. But then again, who doesn't every day on this life? So, it makes the world feel a little bit bigger and a little bit with more hope. I think that we need more stories that prioritize personal growth over just checking boxes. However, I see that checking boxes is also very fun. And frankly, this game does have it all. It is freaking funny, okay? I found myself wheezing at the dialogue more than once. It's a kind of wit that sneaks up on you and hits you in the face, slaps you until you laugh, and stays there. It is really... Aesthetically, I think that we need to celebrate how far we've come from the Undertale days, okay? I get it. Undertale was beautiful in its own way, but this isn't just an evolution, no. It's a very interesting metamorphosis. The movement, it is fluid, graceful, and it just feels right. You walk across the screen and it feels like you're sliding, okay? It feels like on any kind of ice world where you're just sliding, and vibing. Well, just like that. And oh my gosh, can we talk about the perspective shifts? It is so cool because the way that the game transitions between your classical top-down view is very smooth, directly into specific 2D sections. And it's so seamless, almost like the game is shifting its whole kind of like internal reality and you are just there watching, mesmerized at it. The art style has this personality that feels like it was handcrafted, you know, by someone who really loves every single pixel. And that's why I love these games, and I love the style of Toby Fox because you can see the sweat, the love, the tears on every freaking pixel. And that is something that earns my respect 100%, okay? And let's talk about the color scheme. Oh my god, the lighting effects in this chapter are gorgeous. It feels distinct. It's got that signature Toby Fox charm, but polished up into a vibrant, dancing, breathing world. It feels like moving through a dream that you don't want to wake up from. And honestly, the way the characters animate just adds so much to their personality, and you do not need photorealism. You do not need to see their whiskers. The earwax in their ears. No. Sometimes you just need a really, really, really good story. When you have this much raw kinetic energy on the screen, you do not need like the hyper-realistic graphics everywhere. Every little frame in this game is packed with personality, and that's why, to me, it's so much better than the big budget stuff. It has heart. And you know what? We really have to talk about the music because, obviously, Toby Fox, how do you do it? How do you play with my heart and my emotions in such a way? How do you make me want to cry and then dance and then fight a boss all within the same 3-minute span? This soundtrack is a masterpiece. It captures the exact mood of every scene. And let's say that you walk into a room and the music hits. You instantly know if you're safe or if you're about to have your world turned upside down, and not in a good way. It's the kind of music that sticks to your ribs, okay? It's catchy, it's weird, and it kind of perfectly underscores the emotional weight of all of these characters' arcs, which is kind of a plus. So I've had the main theme on a loop for 3 days, and I have, let me see, how many regrets do I have? 0! Because it's a soundtrack that is atmospheric, it's legendary, and it's arguably the heartbeat of the entire experience. It carries the narrative on its back when there aren't any words on the screen. That powerful it is because it provides you with that ambience, with that emotional push that you definitely needed. Now, combat is a whole other conversation. If you think it's just bullet hell noise, well, you're just playing on autopilot. These patterns are puzzles, and you don't dodge, you dance, okay? It's a high-stakes, rhythmic, line dancing. When you're in the zone, you aren't fighting, no. You're learning the language of the boss. And the platforming, oh my god, Chapter 4 was just a warm-up. This is the main event. It forces you to respect the terrain. Every jump is a decision. Every movement is deliberate. It's tight, but it's fair. And when you finally nail a boss fight, oof, the satisfaction isn't just that you survived, it's that you learned. You did it. You solved the puzzle. You achieved mastery. That feeling of competence is what keeps me coming back to this specific developer. Toby Fox knows how to challenge the player without resorting to artificial difficulty or cheap frame perfect timing. This game is about rhythm. It's about flow. It's about the tactile joy of movement. Now, when the controller rumbles, when the pattern shifts, when the music hits that crescendo, you aren't just holding a plastic device, you are in a state of hyper-focused immersion that is increasingly rare, where we have so much shovelware around. Now, very important, this is a digital-only pickup. So that means that it's gonna live entirely on your storage drive. And let me tell you, because of that, well, the performance is flawless. There are no stuttering frames, no jarring loading screens, and absolutely nothing to break your immersion. It feels incredibly native and responsive, which is vital, because, well, we need to talk about the gameplay loop. The mechanics here are gonna be incredibly intuitive, building upon classic RPG fundamentals, but twisting them into something entirely unique. With the tension points and party dynamics, the menus are clean, the navigation is snappy, and pretty much everything operates at a pace that you are gonna dictate. If you want to just chill in the game, stand still for, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes and just admire, I don't know, the environment, the ambience, you just want to submerge yourself, you definitely can do that. If you want to be, I don't know, just talk to NPCs 3, 4, 5 times, the game is going to allow you to do that. I mean, the game wants you to enjoy your time playing it, okay? It is an experience that respects your time while giving you a massive, beautifully polished sandbox of witty interactions to play in. Can we talk about Relsey for a second? I mean, seeing him get directly challenged this chapter, I am here for it. For the longest time, he was just a tutorial fluff. He had one job. Point us in the right direction, over a healing item, and look kind of cute doing it, very kawaii. So, but now, he's becoming his own person. He's not just a guide anymore now. He's a character with wants, with needs, and with the capacity to get legitimately jaw-clenching annoyed, which is just, oh my god, it's the cherry on the top of the cake, honestly. Watching him grow, seeing him stand his ground, it makes the whole experience feel so much more grounded. You're not just looking at a mascot, you're looking at a friend who's learning how to be a person. It's beautiful, it's funny, and it makes you care about what happens next. In a way, Save the World plot never could, you know, because this type of plot, it's personal, it's raw, and it feels like watching, I don't know, a best friend or a sister finally stand up for themselves after you've spent years telling them to stop being a doormat. And the writing, it hits different because it feels earned. He's navigating his own insecurities while trying to be a hero. And that's a tightrope walk. Most games will definitely fall off immediately. He's messy, he's insecure, and he's tired of being the sidekick in his own life. So if you're rooting for him, I don't know what kind of black hole you're living in. Seriously, stop skipping the dialogue and look at the portrait expressions. That's where the soul is. Oh, you insensitive people. Now I'm gonna be completely real with y'all because that is what we do here. Is it a walk in the park? Not entirely. It gets a teensy bit hard, not gonna lie to you. Toby loves to throw in those intricate bullet hell patterns where the difficulty spikes. And you have to actually lock in, focus up, and utilize a little bit of genuine strategy to get through the encounters. But here's the magic of it. It's never gonna feel unfair or frustrating. Even when a specific challenge takes you a few or more than a few tries to clear. The fun factor is so incredibly high and rewarding that you don't mind a little bit of a pushback, okay? The witty dialogue throws you a hilarious bone right after a tough segment, completely erasing any lingering tension in your brain, okay? It strikes that perfect, delicate balance between giving your brain a satisfying puzzle to solve and keeping it chill, keeping it light, keeping it breezy, keeping it engaging. It turns what could be a stressful challenge into just something that you're like, yeah, I had so much fun failing that for like 10 times in a row. You look at the amount of quality content that you're gonna have, the brilliant writing, and all of those unforgettable character interactions you get from this latest drop, well, you're gonna realize that it's something that you must have. Well, at least if you are a Toby Fox fan. It is the ultimate summer gaming escape title. You can completely lose yourself while you're enjoying a cold drink, you know, letting the hours melt away while you smile at the really funny script. It is an instant classic that reminds you exactly why you fell in love with gaming in the first place. So, verdict, I am kind of obsessed. Because the chapter is a gorgeous, funny, heart-wrenching piece of gaming brilliance. It makes the world feel a little bit better just by existing. Look, You know what? When one person wants to be happy, they can be happy with everything, right? I mean, I'm really happy right now that I discovered that the plushie has the pockets, and I'm having a lot of fun. So let's leave it at that, okay? If you vibe with Toby Fox style, you're definitely gonna love Deltarune, especially this chapter is really, really nice. And you know, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Games aren't always about the final boss. Sometimes it's about the journey. It's about the friends you met along the way. So, guys, stay weird, stay curious, and keep playing things that make you feel something real. Remember that you belong here. We are weird. We love games. And I'll see you guys on the next quest.